Hello and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. Today I have a book haul, another book haul. So I went to our little local used bookstore. They only sell their children's books for about 50 cents and I found quite a bit. So I went there, picked up a few books there, and there was a couple of books that I did buy from Amazon just recently just to kind of like try them out. And I'll let you know which ones I got from Amazon. But these first few books I got are from that used bookstore that we only pay 50 cents per book for. So, if my kids don't like the books, I'm not, they're only 50 cents. So it's not like a big deal if they don't like it. We usually just donate them back to that same spot. So the first one that we got was The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. We did just do a Dr. Seuss unit study. So my kids were kind of like really interested in getting some more of his books and just reading through them. And I was actually really surprised we didn't already have this one. This one is Fox and Socks. My youngest daughter loves this book, and for some reason, I didn't have it yet. But I think what it was is I was always getting it from the library, and that's how she was reading it all the time. But yeah, so I picked it up, only 50 cents. And then this one I really only got because it said that it was a Reading Rainbow book, and I was just like, oh, I used to love Reading Rainbow. So this one is called The Shaman's Apprentice, and it's a tale of the Amazon rainforest. So I picked this one up. My youngest daughter does really love learning about the Amazon rainforest, so it's not like this would, be wasted or anything. But the pictures in this book I just thought were really beautiful as well. And then I did pick up, this one is called The Cake Mix Bible. This one I did pay $1 for, but I got this for my oldest daughter. I thought that this would be a lot of fun for her. This book is more like teaching you how to make cakes using like boxed cake mix first, just like a Duncan Hines or, Betty Crocker cake mix. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this one is the individual cheesecake cups, and it teaches you how to make it by using Duncan Hines Moist Deluxe Classic Yellow Cake Mix. So I just thought that was a lot of fun. They can make all of these different types of cakes and stuff like that out of box cake mix. These, okay. So these ones, it's a whole stack. This is the first 9 in the Merlin series. There are, I think, 12 books total, but I only found 9 at this used bookstore. And these are more for middle grades. We've never read them before, but both of my girls really like medieval, I guess, history. They also like learning about Merlin and King Arthur and things like that. They really like the stories, especially my youngest. So I did pick up the first 9 that they had available, and it is Merlin, The Lost Years, Merlin, The 7 Songs, Merlin, The Raging Fires, Merlin, The Mirror of Fate, Merlin, A Wizard's Wings, Merlin, The Dragon of Avalon, Merlin, I do not know how to say this. Is it Doomraga's? No clue how to say the name. Revenge. Merlin, The Ultimate Magic, and Merlin, The Great Tree of Avalon. So like I said, I don't know if these are any good. I've never read them before. There are 12 altogether. I was able to get the first 9, and I think I might read them first and see how I feel about them before I either assign them to my oldest or do them as read out louds. I'm not sure. But I just thought, hey, for 50 cents each, not a bad purchase. And then I did pick up this Rainbow Magic, The Petals Fairy. My daughters my oldest daughter, she used to read these all the time, and now my youngest daughter likes them. But these are the Rainbow Magic fairy books, and there's all different types of fairies. Like this one is part of the Petal Fairies, and then I also got the Rainbow Magic, the Music Fairies. There's a whole bunch of different ones. So there's music flowers, I think holidays, just a whole bunch, sports, all that kind of stuff, different themed books. And these are really good, just beginning chapter books. So this is just something, that's just fun for my youngest. Now these next few, I think these three, yeah, I actually purchased from Amazon. So these ones I did pay more for, but I did get my daughter the next Owl Diary book. I think it's what it would Get Well Eva. Yeah. So this was the newest book that's out. She really likes these. These are a lot of fun as well because like the reading isn't overwhelming for her either. So she really enjoys these. And then these we wanted to give a try because I was looking for graphic novels that were more geared to like nonfiction for my youngest because she prefers to read graphic novels than regular books. They just are easier for her. So I picked this one up, and this one is called Get to Know Your Universe. I can't speak. Get to Know Your Universe, Science Comics, Crows, Genius Birds. So this series actually has quite a bit, and they have like them listed on the back if you can see the different ones that you can choose from. And I like that it's nonfiction so that she's getting some good information about crows, and she loves crows. Like she loves crows, she loves ravens. But if you just look inside, they look pretty fun. So we're gonna try these out and see because yeah, like on the back they have like coral reefs and dinosaurs, the brain, bats, plagues, like all different topics for these books. And then I wanted to find something that would teach her about history as well, but like in graphic novel form. And what I found were history comics. And this one is The Roanoke Colony, America's First Mystery. So this one I did also purchase on Amazon. We haven't read it yet, but I mean, if you look, it looks like she'd like it. She likes graphic novels a lot, and you know, this one is no different. So I hope that those work out for her because when I was looking, these ones, this history one, they only have a couple more right now. I think it's a new series. So I think they have the Great Chicago Fire and the Challenger disaster. And then this one. But they are coming out with more. So that's good. And then this one, I didn't know that Usborne did graphic legends. So this one is The Adventures of King Arthur. Yeah. So this one is a graphic novel of the adventures of King Arthur. And again, my kids really like medieval times or medieval history, medieval history. But I thought that these were really cool. When I was looking these up, I actually I think there was like an Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz and all that kind of stuff, like the classics. So I'm going to probably purchase some more of these. Now, back to the used books that I paid 50 cents for. So I picked up The Princess Diaries. And this one is, yeah, based off of the movie. But my oldest daughter really does like the movie. So she said she wanted to give it a try. So this is the first one. And then they had, what's V? Is that 5? I don't know my Roman numerals. So this one is called Princess in Pink. Yeah, I think this is book 5. So I picked up this one. These are the only two that they had. But if she really likes them, because this one, did I even tell you what it's called? It's called The Princess in Pink. If she really likes this one, then I will buy, you know, obviously the second, third, fourth ones. But I didn't want to pass up. Sorry, I was working in my garden and my nose is just, my allergies are messing with me. But if she likes the first one, I'll pick up the other ones. And I just didn't want to pass up this book for 50 cents if she was going to like it. If she doesn't, I'll either pass it along to a friend or just donate it. The next book we got is called The Poet's Dog. This is written by the same author that wrote Sarah Plain and Tall. So that's the series that my youngest daughter and I are reading right now. So I just thought that this would be a fun little book to add at the end of that series. It looks pretty good. I think it talks about how a dog like helps out these kids during like a winter storm. So, you know, my daughter loves animals. She's liking the Sarah Plain and Tall series. So The Poet's Dog was a must. The next one I found is called Winnie's Great War. I believe this one has to do with Winnie the Pooh. Let me look. Yeah. So this one has to do with like that famous Winnie the Pooh bear. I was never huge on Winnie the Pooh. It just wasn't something that, you know, that we got into. But my husband, when he was younger, he liked Winnie the Pooh, and I just thought this might be something fun for us all to read together as a family. The next book I found is called Hitti, Her First 100 Years. So I can't remember where or what channel I was watching on YouTube when they said that they liked and enjoyed this book. But when I seen it, I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab it, give it a try. It's only 50 cents. Why not? And just looking at it, it just looks like an old classic. So I know that this one is about a doll and basically like her experiences as a doll. So I just thought that this one seemed really cute. It just seemed like it would be just like a lighthearted read. At least that's what I'm guessing. You know, who's to say it's going to be, you know, something crazy. But it just looked like a really cute book. The next one I found is Treasure Island. This one, I really like to collect these like leather-bound classic readers, the ones that have the ribbon bookmark. When I found this for only 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. So we purchased Treasure Island. And then I also purchased Happy Birthday Bad Kitty. My youngest daughter really likes these. Again, it was only 50 cents, so I couldn't pass it up. And basically it's just like about a bad kitty, like a kitty that's always getting into trouble. But what's nice about this is if you look at the pages, they're not overwhelming either. So it's almost like the cross between a reader and a graphic novel. So we just find these to be a lot of fun. My daughter, I'll just catch her laughing or hearing her laughing when she's in her room reading and, you know, asking her how her book's going. And she's just always telling me about all the mischief that Kitty is getting into. I'm not even quite sure how to say it. Is it Bunkula? Bunkula? A Rabbit Tale of Mystery. This one seemed like it would be funny. So this one is basically about this dog and cat that are trying to find out the truth about this new pet. And that this new pet has fangs. So I just thought that this one looks silly. It looks like a really short read. So, I mean, we'll probably, I don't know, I was thinking about maybe saving it and reading it closer to like October during Halloween or something. Okay, so this one I know is book 3, and we don't have the other ones, but this one is Poppy and Rye. We've never gotten into reading these. I decided to go ahead and pick up the third one and then just keep my eye out for the first and second one. I know that this is about, I think, mice in like a forest or something like that, but I really don't know. I just heard from a few people that this was a very cute story. So I decided to just pick up the third one for 50 cents. I also picked up Holes. I'm not quite sure what this one is about. Why did I grab this? I don't remember why I grabbed this one, but I did, so we're going to read it. The next one I picked up is called Inkheart. This one, I think it was it about dragons or something? I think it was about dragons, and that's the reason why I picked it up. I know there's movies and stuff like that about this book, and I know that this is, I think, a series as well. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, aren't there? I'm trying to think. Chapters. I can't remember, but I picked up this one. It's the first one. I thought that my youngest daughter might like to hear about this, might like to hear this one. She really likes dragons. This is a really thick book though. The next book I got, this is I believe like a younger grade, like little series, and it's called Isadora Moon, and this one is Goes to School. This is book 1. And this book, I thought it was cute. The only colors they use are black, white, and pink. And it's basically about, it says Isadora Moon is half fairy and half vampire. So I thought my youngest daughter might like that. It seems a little quirky. So this one looked really cute. Okay, and then the next one I got was Awesome Physics Experiments for Kids, 40 Fun Science Projects and Why They Work. This one just looked like a lot of fun for my oldest. It says it's for ages 10 through 13, and it's just exploring the world of physics. So it has like little experiments, and it's like broken down too. Like if you when I looked at it, yeah. So the table of contents, it goes over like different areas of physics. And then it just has experiments that go with that. So I just thought that that would be a lot of fun for her. Okay, we're almost done. So then I also picked up this Eyewitness Classics Dracula book, Timeless Classic Stories for Today. This one, I just thought we can, again, read around Halloween. My oldest daughter already read the classic starts, like the children's version of Dracula. And I just thought this one looked like a lot of fun because this one kind of goes over more of like where the story comes from, opposed to just the what would be legend. So it talks about, like it says, Dracula may be the world's most famous vampire, but he was certainly not the first. So it kind of goes over just like the origins of the story. Like it talks about Dracula's homeland. And then it does give you a short version of like kind of almost like behind the scenes, I guess you can say. Yeah, so I mean it's a little creepy, but I thought that I can use this as a book for Halloween. And then the last book that I got from the used bookstore is called Bomb: The Race to Build and Steal the World's Most Dangerous Weapon. So from my understanding is this book is about the scientists and people that are racing to build the atomic bomb. So we just studied World War II not that long ago. Right now we're currently in the Civil War, but we studied World War II not that long ago, and I thought that we might just read this together. I'm going to kind of go through it first and see kind of what it's more about, because this might just be something more for my older daughter. But yeah, it looked really interesting. Basically about, you know, building the atomic bomb and, you know, the scientists behind that and the race between the different countries to try and get this, you know, huge destructive, you know, weapon. So that is what I got at the used bookstore. Okay, so that is it. Those are the books that I picked up at the used bookstore. If you've read any of these, let me know how you felt about them. Like if any of them were just terrible, or if any of them were like, oh my gosh, you have to start with that book. Please let me know in the comments. So thank you for stopping by. Bye.